when you are doing chakra vibration, you do many more times than the other times. Is there a reason for that, or how do you decide how many times to do chakra vibration?
Well, I connect into the group consciousness. That is all of us over here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
And so according to the need of that, yes.
Thank you.
If there are no other questions, I'll keep the Om playing till 5:30.
Dr. Rajan, I have a quick question. Savita.
Yes, go ahead.
Can you tell me something about walking, doing Ujjayi Pranayama when you're walking?
Good idea.
So we just, how do we, is there a time limit, or can you just do it all the time you're walking, or?
Actually, Ujjayi Pranayama, from my experience, you can do it as long as you want and it won't do any harm for you.
Okay.
Okay. So what happens is, particularly, it has an anti-inflammatory effect. Okay. So from one view of medicine, every health problem you have, there is an underlying inflammation somewhere in the organ, which is why you have the problem.
Right.
So the Ujjayi Pranayam is generally something that can be very effective for many things. And I will share with you about my own experience.
Mm-hmm.
You see, right from the age of 13, I have been asthmatic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So allergic to a million things, whether it is dust, pollen, whatever you can think of, fragrances and things like that, right? Like jasmine flower, I cannot smell. If I smell it, it'll do damage to me.
Oh my.
I'll instantly have asthmatic this thing. Okay.
Okay.
So the thing is, what happened is, anytime you have inflammation, of course, when I was much younger, at that time, going back 49, 50 years back, we started with all these bronchodilators and this thing and all of that, and even some steroid medications and all of that. But then once I had the help of yoga, all I used to do was Ujjayi Pranayam as walking Ujjayi Pranayam for 45 minutes every day.
Oh, wow. Okay.
In the morning. And so I would wake up in the morning fully congested, and I will walk for 45 minutes with Ujjayi Pranayam, and all the congestion will disappear.
Okay. Good to know. Yeah. Because I tend to resort to Ujjayi now at any stress in my body. Like anything happens to me, I'll be doing Ujjayi Pranayama. It seems to be a go-to thing for me right now.
Yes.
And I was doing it when I was walking a couple of days back, and I wanted to check with you how that is.
You see, what happens is, the body, if you learn to connect with your inner intelligence, very unconsciously your body will guide you.
Okay.
It is only when the mind gets in the way, that's when the body stops listening to its inner dimension. And so what happens is, have you ever been in a situation where you ended up bringing your hands like this position? You were thinking something and you went like this or something like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it happens quite often. Yeah.
Okay. Now, all of you who are sensitive over here will see the difference. As you are right now with your hands separated, close your eyes and see how you're feeling. And then slowly bring the 5 opposite fingers together and touch them. And see what happens to you. If you're very sensitive, you will see a difference. The palms need not touch. Just the tip of the fingers are touching, the opposite. Release it and see the difference. Do you find any difference between touching the 5 fingers versus releasing them?
I find a sense of calm. It just happens. Like when I do the Ujjayi, and when you are doing exhaling, you kind of feel the calmness go down your body. That kind of comes to me, a little bit of it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take it one step further. From the 5 fingers, opposite fingers touching each other, bring the palms together and tell me whether there is another difference when that happens. Is that difference from just keeping the 5 fingers together without palm touching, Savita?
Yeah, for sure.
In what way is it different?
It just makes it the calmness a little bit more concrete.
Okay. Now I want you to keep the hand lower it in a comfortable position where you feel most comfortable in your chest, touching your chest. Your thumb or the edge of the edge of the palm closest to the thumb is touching your chest. Does that make a difference? Even something more different than before?
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little. Anybody else sensing anything?
Yes, thank you.
There is a tremendous peace and some
Calmness.
little, it's different, very peaceful when
Yeah.
I did it by my chest.
See, I will explain to you in yogic terms what happens. When the 5 fingers touch like this, in a very gentle way, your awareness gets drawn to the Atma Chakra. That is right at the lowermost part of the sternum. And then when you bring your palms together, from the Atma Chakra, there is a straight line that goes up to the head and connects. So what happens is, the head is, of course, the seat of consciousness, and also the brain is the regulator of vitality within you. So immediately what happens is, your Atma and your brain are integrated, mind are integrated. So that is why when we use the word Atmanaha, means from where the mind is inhaled. Anaha means to inhale. So Atmanaha means from where the mind is inhaled. So this connects it and it gives you even more of a deeper peace. When you bring it close to your heart, right at the sternum area, and you keep it over there, it makes it even more integrated and peaceful. So the point over here was all about how when you're sensitive to things, your body naturally takes you where you need to go. You don't even need to think of it. That's how when the Ujjayi Pranayama feels like doing it within you, just do it.
Yeah.
So let's begin now. Let's begin with 3 Oms. Let's take a deep breath in. Now we go on to our the quick introduction which I need to give is that while doing yoga, please remember, we don't do anything with force. Yoga is not about a workout. Yoga is about stimulating the communication of the several trillion cells in our body. And communication happens when there is gentle stimulation. If there is forceful stimulation, communication gets blocked. Think of it in the same way in which when you quietly explain something to someone versus yelling at someone. When you yell at someone, they don't digest very well. When you peacefully say it in a calm way, that's when the communication happens. So, in our system, when we do yoga, make sure that all motions are slow and smooth. Smoothness is extremely important. And to make sure there is no strain in your system whatsoever, which is what will happen if you force anything, what you do is Watch your breath. Your breath must always feel smooth and even paced and slow paced. If you find rapid breathing or irregular breathing, it's a sign of stress. Stop doing everything, be quiet till it settles down. And by the same token, you never move with any jerk or quick motion, because that can hurt you, but that will also create a strain and stress in the system. So with that understanding, work without any strain. Yoga should be done with very mild effort, and making sure you take responsibility for not hurting yourself or doing anything that causes pain or discomfort. Let's begin yoga with the understanding all the liability is entirely yours. So bring your awareness to the perineum, and pressing on the little finger, we begin with Lam. Before I do that, is there anybody new today? If so, you can just put a note on the chat box. So Avani, I'm going to make you the host. You can make me the co-host. Is that okay? So let's begin now. Bring the awareness to the perineum, and pressing on the little finger, we begin with a Lam. 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 Release the finger and continue. Lam. Now bring the awareness an inch or so above the perineum, and pressing on the ring finger, we do Vam. 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 Vam.
Wow.
Vam. Vam. Release the finger and continue. Vam. 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 Now bring the awareness behind the navel, and there we do ram, pressing on the middle finger with the thumb. Ram. 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 Release the fingers, continue. Ram. Bring the awareness to the middle of the chest, in between the breasts, and here we do yum, pressing on the index finger with the thumb. Yum. 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 Release the fingers, continue. Yum. Bring your awareness to the throat, and here we do hum. Thumbs up, loose fist. Hum. 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 Release your hands. Continue. Now bring the awareness to the middle of the head, and there we do chum, thumbs up, loose fist. Chum. 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 Release your hands. Continue. Now bring the awareness to the top of the head. We do Om, thumbs up, loose fist. Release your hand. Continue. Last time. Now we go on to the Ujjayi Pranayama, the happy face breathing. So those of you who are familiar with it can begin. And if you find there is any tight joints or any place where you need to stretch your muscle, feel free to do so, so long as your attention does not go from the throat. You want to be focused only on the throat and breath. As long as the attention doesn't go, you can do anything else you want. For those of you who need instruction and are beginners, don't do anything else. Only keep the focus on the Ujjayi Pranayama. And the best, easiest way to practice the technique is bring your attention to the lowermost part of the mouth that connects into the neck, the hole through which food and air passes down. Focusing there, make a big smile. As the cheeks come out, you will find a slight stretch in the lowermost part of the mouth, the throat area. Focusing on that stretch, inhale and exhale in a slow, deep breath through your nostrils. No mouth breathing, through the nostril. As you inhale, feel a slight sucking sensation in the throat because that area has been stretched. And as you exhale, feel like a reverse sucking sensation. So please continue doing this with mild effort so that the focus on the throat can be meditative. So please continue. If the wrists are tight, stretch out the palms, and you can keep it in any direction. If the shoulders and neck are tight, as you inhale, lift up the palms, looking up so that the head goes backward. And as you exhale, bring the palm down and look downwards and coming towards the chest. So you can go. If you find the ankles are tight, then in which case you can loosen the ankle with Ujjayi Pranayama. Simply, if the ankles and wrists are tight, keep your hands, palms perpendicular to the forearm. And as you inhale, bend at your knees, the ankle will be stimulated. Exhale, come up. So wherever you feel, wherever you want to loosen a little bit, you can do that. But remember, don't do it at the expense of losing the focus from the throat. If you don't know where to place your hands and you want to do it, you can do it like this too. But keep the focus only on the throat. Now bring your awareness behind the lowermost part of the sternum, and from there feel a rising vibration going up to the middle of the body and out of the top of the head. And that rising vibration feels like 3 syllables: Haim Im O, Haim Im Haim Im Haim Im Continue. Looks like some of you may have either chest congestion or some tightness. So let's do this Haim Im for a little longer. Continue. How many of you feel any sense of tightness in the chest or any congestion or anything? Show of hands. Okay, maybe that is the reason I'm sensing it. Okay, continue. Those of you who felt the tightness in the chest, please continue with Jaime Mam. And the rest of us, we can bring our attention to the chest area, the lungs in particular, and let's do Haim, Haim, Haim as the vibration there. Continue. Now let's continue on to our spinal alignment exercise. For those of you who find the tightness or the congestion in the chest, please do the Jaime Mam after our session for at least 15 minutes before going to sleep. You'll feel a lot better. So as we exhale, generally tilt the head and bring the ear towards the one shoulder. Inhale, come back, and exhale, tilt towards the other shoulder, and continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back up. And as you exhale, turn the head and look over one shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, look over the other shoulder. Inhale, come back. Continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. With the next inhalation, lift up the chin and take the head all the way back. As you exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest and continue. Inhale back and exhale down. Last exhalation, bring the chin down towards the chest. And now we go 360 degrees around the neck. Inhale, half a circle, and exhale, complete the circle, and continue. Last exhalation. Now let's go in the reverse direction. Last exhalation. Now, let's do our shoulder exercise a little differently so that we can cover our hands also. What we can do is keep your hands stretched out by the side, and as you inhale, lift up both the shoulders together, and exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now elbows in line with the shoulders and the hands in a fist. And as you inhale, go around the wrist, open out the palms, and exhale, come down and continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation, and let's go reverse. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Interlock the fingers and bring it behind the head. And as you exhale, twist to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way, inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Now get hold of your elbows behind the head. And as you exhale, pull on one elbow, inhale, come back. Exhale, pull on the other elbow, inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, release. Now bring the hands behind your back. Get hold of your arms or elbows wherever you can reach. Take a deep breath in, pull back the shoulders. And as you exhale, twist to one side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Now, get your hands to your hips behind the back. And as you exhale, as you inhale, push on one hand and make a backward arch. And as you exhale, come forward. Inhale, push on the other hand and make a backward arch. Exhale, come forward. And continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now you can cross one leg over the other, and we are going to pull the knee and bring it towards the opposite shoulder. As you exhale, pull and turn, inhale, release. Exhale and inhale. Anna Sharma, you have asked the question about plantar fasciitis. It is simply an inflammation of the fascia. If you do the Ujjayi Pranayama, it will go away. Do it for 15 minutes and you will see the difference. But you will need to do it for a period of 3 or 4 weeks for like 2-3 times a day, and it will completely leave you. Last exhalation, pull and turn. Inhale, and we will cross over to the other leg and exhale and pull. Last exhalation, pull and turn. Inhale, release. Now, we can stand up and we will do the pelvic bend. For those who don't have good balance, you can do it seated or right on the chair. So get hold of your hands behind your back. Keep the feet shoulder width apart, inside of the feet parallel to each other. Take a deep breath in, pull back the head and shoulder, and as you exhale, push out the butt and lean forward, and only bend at the hip and come downward. And keep the chin up so that the back will not bend. Inhale and exhale, and slowly as you continue to inhale and exhale, the muscles from the bottom of the feet to the hip will relax and you'll be able to come down a little bit more. Take a slow, deep breath in and come up, and you can be seated. Now we will do a little bit of shoulder rotation to balance, but you can do it in one of two ways, whichever is easy for you. As usual, you can lift up the shoulders as you inhale and rotate it back as you exhale and come down. Or if you like, you can stretch up your hands, and as you inhale, lift up both the shoulders and exhale, slightly bend at the elbows and rotate it around. Inhale and exhale. We are helping to stretch the spine, balance the two sides. Excellent. Now, Just check to see how the nostrils are. It should be pretty balanced for most of you. If you have any doubts, you can do just 1 minute of the alternate nostril breathing, and then we will go on to the Bhastrika Pranayama, the first round. Now, let's go on to the first round of Bhastrika. Let's begin by exhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. And 20. Exhale. Keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath in through the right nostril. Hold the breath and exhale through the left nostril. Now, let's go on to our spinal alignment, a spinal mantra. So here we go. We do the 7 mantras from the feet and ankle to the knees to the lowermost part of the spine, which is in between the buttocks and the back, and then the lumbar spine, the thoracic spine, the cervical spine in the neck, and then in the back of the head, in the very top, called the Shikha point. The mantra for the feet and neck are the same, that is Aim. Now let us begin from the feet and ankle with mantra Aim, moving to knees where we vibrate Shim, and move on to the base of the spine where we do Jim. Aim, Shim, 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 Jim. Now we move from the base of the spine to the lumbar region, then to the thoracic or the back region of the spine with Jim, Jaim, Haim. So let's go. Jim, Jaim, Haim. 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 Now we move from the thoracic spine to the spine and the neck to the back of the head with Haim, Aim, Om. Let's go. Haim, Aim, Om. 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 Now we do all the 7 mantras in sequence, starting from the feet and ankle. Aim, Shim, Jim, Jaim, Haim, Aim, Om. 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 I'm Shim Jim Jam I'm 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 Om. Now let's go on to the next round of Bhastrika Pranayama. Let's begin with exhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath through the right nostril, hold the breath, and exhale through the left nostril. Let's continue with the next round of Bhastrika. Let's go. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 18. Exhale. 19. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath in through the right nostril. Hold the breath. Observe the sensations within, and then exhale through the left nostril. Now mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. I let go of everything. I let go of everything. I let go of everything. As you let go of everything, feel the shoulders become lighter and perhaps the head too. And if you have a personal mantra, focus on it. And if you don't have a personal mantra or you prefer not to use it, you can feel a rising vibration from behind the lowermost part of the sternum, going upward to the middle of the body and out of the top of the middle of the head. And that vibration sounds like Haim Em Om, Haim Em Om, Haim Em Om. And we will have Om playing in the background. Mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. Become aware of your senses from the top of the head all the way down to the bottom of the feet. And whenever you're ready to open your eyes, raise the palm of your hands and look straight into the palm of your hands when you open your eyes. So with that, we end the session today. So we will see you all tomorrow. Namaste.